For the time, yes.
Describe the city to me.
Busy. Lots of trade.
What are they trading?
Mostly food and animals. Some crafts and pottery. But hardly anybody can afford that.
Can we go to the city?
Yes.
Okay, let's take a walk and go to the city, and I want you to tell me what the images are that you see. Is it busy today?
It's busy every day. There's a market every day. That's the only part of the city I really go to. We go for bread.
And who goes with you normally when you go to the city?
My little brother.
Do you take care of him mostly?
Yes, we're friends, but not really. We look out for each other, and in that sense we feel like friends, but we both spend most of our time alone.
What else are you buying at the city? What kind of food do you eat normally?
We like fish. Can't really get much else.
Are you carrying anything with you?
A chicken, actually.
Oh.
By its feet.
And who prepares the chicken? Do you prepare that, or is your mom?
I don't know. Feels irrelevant.
Okay. Can you describe me the people that you see? Like, what do their clothes look like?
It's not that descriptive. I keep seeing above the market. We're in the market, but it's above the market.
Okay. And what else do you see in the market besides you have the fish, you and your brother, and anything else of importance that you see?
No.
Okay. Let's stay with this life and let's fast forward. Let's go forward through space and time.
I travel somewhere. I go somewhere else when I'm old enough.
Where are you going?
East and south.
Why are you doing that?
To have a better life.
And how are you traveling?
Various ways. I got some rides on carts. I walked. I stopped for a brief while in certain places until I could go on. I didn't really have a goal. I just knew when it was time to stop traveling.
Is there anybody with you?
No.
How does your body feel? Young or old?
19.
Okay. And are you carrying anything with you on your travels?
I do have a bag, but there's not a ton in it. I'm not very rich.
Have you arrived at your destination?
I'm being stopped at one of the first cities before my arrival.
What is the city like?
Well, city is the wrong word. It's a town. It's a village. I think I worked on someone's farm for a little bit until I could get a ride going elsewhere. They were nice. Nothing exciting. But I think there's a girl there. And that's why I stayed.
Describe the girl.
She's sweet. And I think she's 16.
What does she look like?
I don't remember.
Okay. You stayed because of her?
In a way, but it wasn't really her, it was the curiosity.
What were you curious about?
I felt drawn in by her, but the longer I stayed, I realized it was just because I hadn't met such a nice girl. I didn't know they could be like that, but I knew she wasn't the one for me to marry, and so I moved on.
Where are you going to now? Are you still going east?
I'm trying to find a teacher. I want to learn anything.
Oh, are you drawn to learn something specific, maybe?
I can see books, but I don't know what they're about.
That's okay. Describe the books. What color are they?
Brown. And the paper looks gold, but only at the edge.
Are there any symbols on the covers or anything?
No.
Okay. You don't see any writing or anything when you flip through the books? Any pictures?
I can't read them.
That's fine.
I want to read them, and that's why I'm trying to find a teacher. I want to be an apprentice. Feels like a sorcerer's apprentice, but not a sorcerer. A philosopher, maybe. I want to understand more, but I can't even read. And so I need help.
So you're on a journey then to find your teacher? Okay. And have you found him yet?
I do find him, yeah.
Tell me about him.
He's old, very wise, quite stern and strict. He's not really one for jokes.
No.
But he is kind.
And is he happy to teach you and help you?
Yes, it feels like it's destiny.
And he feels that too?
Yes, he doesn't have any other students. It's just me.
How did you find him?
I think we met in the street.
Describe him to me. What does he look like?
I think I had a dream, and that's why I traveled. Yeah.
And what does this old man look like, your teacher?
He has white hair and fair skin. He's lighter in color than me, because he's from a different place.
Where are you at now with him?
We're near the sea, but not at the sea. It's a different sea than I grew up on.
Are you guys in a house or a building? Are you traveling? What are you guys doing?
More like a lair feels like a heavy word to use, but it's his study. And there's candlelight and many books and scrolls.
Oh, scrolls.
He's like a keeper of knowledge, and he's respected, but not widely known. He doesn't share much of what he does know because he's protecting it, and I have to earn his respect to learn. He won't share everything with me. I suffer a bit.
What are you suffering from?
Just to gain his trust and respect. But it works. And over time he starts to teach me more and more.
Do you know how to read now?
Yeah.
Can you make out any symbols or images or words on the scrolls or books?
I see myself putting things away on the shelf. I'm a keeper of the knowledge.
What kind of knowledge?
Esoteric.
What are you supposed to do with this knowledge?
Pass it on when I have my next student come. I'm the student and will then be master. And then they will be master, and then after them, it's a lineage.
I see.
Drawn in through dreams.
Can you share some of that knowledge with me?
I see a golden feather, and I think it's from a phoenix. They don't exist anymore, but they did.
Sounds beautiful. And has your teacher started to share more things with you?
I think he taught me astrology.
Okay.
The basics.
And what else is he teaching you? Anything else?
Math. He taught me math. Because that's what the universe operates in.
Yes, it does.
Sacred geometry. It's not addition, subtraction. It's different. It's patterns. We pay attention to patterns.
Do you see any of those patterns right now?
Yes, a spiral.
A spiral?
Yes.
Okay. And what does that symbol mean?
I don't know, but it's made out of pores.
Does your master or your teacher explain to you what that means?
He did.
Will he allow you to share that information today?
No.
Okay. What do you guys do when, besides learn? Do you guys travel or go anywhere?
We receive people.
What kind of people?
Need help. Guidance. Not everyone gets the help, because not everyone is true. And many don't even know how we help them. They just ask and it is done.
How do you help them?
He's a chemist as well. I don't learn that from him, but I give him what he needs to make what he needs to.
What does he make?
This is why I call him a sorcerer. He just can do anything.
What kind of ingredients do you gather? Can you...
He's making something for someone to drink and to help their health. But it feels magical. It doesn't feel like a normal apothecary tonic. And I don't know how he does that. He didn't teach me.
Okay. Will he teach you?
No.
What will happen to that knowledge?
Someone else already knows it.
I see.
A student before me who completed before I arrived, who already had his own student and his own practice. This was part of protecting it. No one could have everything.
Do you know what they call your teacher? Does he have a name, or what do they call him?
Starts with an S.
Do you know?
Saros. Something like that. Saron. Sar. I just know it starts with Sar.
Okay. Let's fast forward through time. Let's go forward in this life. Take me to an important
I was
event.
killed.
You were killed? How were you killed?
For the knowledge.
Let's go back to just before that.
There's army men, soldiers. They're after all of us.
Who's all of us? Who's with you?
Anyone who has the secrets,
Where's
the
your
mysteries.
Where is your teacher?
He already died.
Well, this knowledge that you have you passed it on to anybody?
Barely. Just a little. We'd only just begun. Maybe 2 years in. It wasn't enough.
How old does the body feel?
44.
That's interesting. 44. Describe to me what happened. Where's the scene? Where are you?
I was trying to escape, and I thought that I'd gotten out a secret way, and that no one would find me, but they were waiting there.
Where were you escaping from?
My study, my school, my place.
What do they do to you when they find you?
They stab me with a sword, and I die with a book in my hands.
What's the book? Can you tell me about the book?
It just feels magical.
Are there any symbols on it or words on the cover you see?
I see a bird. I think it's that same phoenix.
Okay, we're now on the other side of that life. Can you tell me what the lesson is? Why did this life come forward today?
Because I wanted to know when I learned. When I learned astrology.
Every life has a purpose. What was the purpose of this lifetime?
Much, much more than astrology. That was just a scratch. The purpose of this lifetime was about protecting the knowledge, the ancient knowledge. In the Dark Ages, when it wasn't allowed, there were few who could keep it and protect it and carry it through to the next age when it would be revealed. It was our sacred duty, and we were all hunted. Not everyone was killed, but we were all hunted. A lot of the information was lost. Only some made it through. That book was burned, and I don't think there was another copy.
Do you still hold the knowledge with you?
I don't know, I hope. It just feels like space when I think about it. Like there's a space in me where it is, but
Can we go to that space?
There's something protecting it, even from me. It's animals, spirit animals.
Why is that?
It's not time.
Why isn't it time?
We haven't reached a critical mass for that level of knowing.
Where are we now?
I can still just see the wolves protecting it. It's the spirit wolves. I haven't left them.
Do they communicate with you?
No, they're just staring me down.